Hey guys, so for today, what you're going to do is you are going to create your own ramp and you're going to do experiments to see how fast or how far your objects can go. So you can use whatever you find in the house, be creative. Cardboard, books, Lego, a shoe. You can build something off your couch or off your kitchen counter or outside. It's up to you. And what you're going to do is you're going to build 3 ramps for me. And you are going to use a whole bunch of your toys or things you find around the house, and you're going to start them at the top of your ramp, and you're going to let them go down. And you're going to see how far they go, how fast they go. Do they actually go down the ramp? Do they get stuck halfway? And you're going to experiment with the different ramps and with different objects to kind of compare. Okay, this ramp worked really, really well. This ramp collapsed. This toy went super duper far. This toy got stuck halfway down. And then you're going to tell me why you think those things happened. So I'm going to show you a few ideas of what you can do, and then I'm going to show you what your activity is going to look like on Seesaw, because you're going to have to record your results. Okay, so take a look. So you can use cardboard on the couch like I mentioned, or you can set up books as a ramp and see how high your ramps can go. You can use Lego and cardboard. You can just use Lego. You can use old boxes that are lying around. It's totally up to you what you want to do. Then you're going to go into Seesaw, and you're going to find your activity looking like this. And at the top, you can see it says My Forces Experiment. Then on the side, you have got to put pictures of your first ramp, your second ramp, and your third ramp. At the top, and next to the pictures of your ramp, you have got to pick 3 different toys. And it says photo of object 1, photo of object 2, photo of object 3. And at the end, you're going to say which object went the furthest. So I'm going to show you what I've done. So here you can see I've put a photo of my 3 ramps. I chose cardboard, and I chose to build a Lego one, and I chose to build one of books. Now in this slide you can see that the first object I would like to use for all of my ramps is I would like to use a toy car for ramp 1, I would like to use Lego blocks for ramp 2, and I would like to use my toy truck for ramp 3. My second object for each ramp, I've decided to use a ball for ramp 1, and the same ball for ramp 2, and then a wooden truck for ramp 3. For my last object, I would like to use a soft toy for ramp 1, a plastic cup for ramp 2, and a pencil for ramp 3. So now I've got all my photos in of everything I would like to use for my ramps. So I test all of my toys on my ramps, and I see that on the first ramp, the ball went the furthest. On my second ramp, the ball again went the furthest. And on my third ramp, the pencil went the furthest. So what did I notice? At the bottom, I said there, I noticed that the ball went the furthest. I think it's because the ball is round. The cardboard ramp worked the best. I think it's because it is the highest. Again, you're going to build 3 ramps, and on each of your 3 ramps, you are going to test 3 toys, 3 toys, 3 toys. Then you're going to see for ramp 1, you test your 3 toys, and then you write there which one went the furthest. For ramp 2, test your 3 toys, which one went the furthest. Ramp 3, test your 3 toys, which one went the furthest. And you don't have to always use the same toys. You can mix them up like I did. I used the ball twice, but all my other toys were different. Then at the bottom, don't forget to say what you noticed. Which of your toys went the furthest? Which of your ramps worked really well, which didn't, and why do you think so? Have fun, guys. Bye.